Wednesday Night Rugby League rolls on live from North Harbour Stadium here on Sky Sports Select and also the Auckland Rugby League's YouTube channel. It is week 7 of the Women's Premiership in the Auckland Rugby League, and we have the defending champions, the Manurewa Marlins, up against the Howick Hornets, who will be looking to try and bring some goodness back to Howick after their men's team got beaten 25-16 by Papakura Seagulls about 5 minutes ago in an entertaining first game of this Wednesday Night League doubleheader. Players won't be too far away, so let's just take a look at the teams and how they shape up. First of all, we'll look at the competition points. That you can see Howick sitting there on 9 points, and Manurewa, defending champions, struggling somewhat, sitting in position 6 on 4 points. So a lot to play for, and in many ways, as we saw the earlier game, positions mean nothing. Let's take a look at the defending champions and what their lineup looks like. A couple of silver Kiwi ferns in there. Turu Arakura coming back from an injury in the Tonga test. We've also got Crystal Stowers there in the 3 jersey. Also look out in the 10 jersey, Elena Onesi on debut. They are coached by a man who's been around the game a long time, one of the good guys around in Rusty Matua. That's the Manurewa Marlins in P6 on the points table. The Howick Hornets have had some changes, and just it's worth noting they are without Tufito Laifele, who's gone off to the NRLW, and also John Sal Totari tonight. So Cassie Ormsby takes the place of Liso Rua at fullback. Jess Marnie, a Cook Islands rep, comes into that wing position. Keep an eye out too for Sapphire Abraham, 48 points so far this season, 7 tries, 10 conversions, and Sam Curtis, not Taylor Curtis, the twin sister, plays on the wing this evening. But the big talking point will be your number 9, your hooker, Zaid Sarah Borden. A double last week, 2 tries and a player of the match in their draw against Mount Albert, which was a 26-all draw, while the Manurewa Marlins were beaten by the Leopards 28-16. So a lot to play for tonight. And the kids are out too, which is great to see. Got their flags, the Hornet flags, they got the Manurewa Marlin flags, and Charlotte Scanlon joins me right now. A lot of talent on show again tonight.
There is a lot of talent. Just sprinklings of Kiwi ferns there. Toru Arakua. I am extremely excited to see her play. She is a weapon for the Kiwi ferns. She's been a weapon for the Manurewa Marlins for years.
What was the exact injury that Toru suffered in that Tonga test?
She snapped her Achilles.
Ouch. That'll do it.
Yeah.
So there are the Howick Hornets. Quite a number of changes. Keep your eye too on 13, Chantel Woodman. Really has her hand on the ball a lot of the game and very influential.
Very influential, and it just shows her experience. I've really enjoyed watching Howick Hornets this year, the way that they're starting to move the ball, their union converts starting to understand the game a little bit more. As you can see on the screen right there, we've got Rex Anderson, who is another ex-Warrior player. Beautiful player, very silky with her ball skills. She'll be one to watch today.
Brent Newton, Corey Jewell and Laupa Uvale are in charge. Smiles already all round from the referee. That's a good sign. Manurewa will run left to right, as you can see it, and will kick off. Michaela Ele with the ball. Just come back from, the Rabbitohs in the Harvey Norman Cup, is that right?
Correct. She's another one that is just a really big talent within the women's space. She's got a nice kicking game. She's got some good skills.
And we are underway. Week 7 of the Women's Premiership in the Auckland Rugby League, and it will be Howick with first use of the ball. So it's game 2 of our Wednesday Night League double earlier this evening. Papakura, the Seagulls, beat up the Howick Hornets 25-16. They made a slow start but really got their game together. And this is a strong carry from Barbara Ulvar. Looking for the quick play. Early high shot. Intentions meant.
We just saw this in the men's game.
I think that was you saying drop a shoulder, wasn't it? Throw a shoulder. Charlotte Scanman, this nice, quietly spoken girl, wanting to throw a shoulder.
And trust me, these women, they know how to drop a shoulder.
Oh, we have seen it in Wednesday Night League, and it is a pleasure to watch. No shortage of big hits here.
Yes.
Tiana Kavir.
No.
Woodman.
Keep going.
Going to move it. They want to move it. And this is Cassie Ormsby.
Kennedy, twice behind the same player.
Oh. You'd have to say the old basic mistake, running behind your own player this early in the set.
Yeah. I do think that's a tough call, as the defense weren't really pressing up to kind of make a statement there. It could have easily enough been a surrender.
Manurewa ball.
No. Hold, go on. Keep going.
There we go. Toru straight away with an offload, making an impact.
Idaho Stowers gets the ball out, goes behind her own player. They're not afraid just to get back into it. Defence is up though, including Jess Marnie in the 2 shirt for Howick, the Cook Islands rep. Tangaloa.
Keep going.
Nice hit and spin by
Stand now.
Crystal Stowers.
Hold, go on. Pass is good. Keep going.
Manurewa are spinning and running at pace. Michaela Ellick gets the ball away while in the tackle, finds Idaho Stars.
Ooh, now off the leg, 13. Make me here.
That's Toru Arakura.
Not back, player.
Ball goes behind. Rax Anderson has to pick it up. They are being given plenty of room to move by the Howick Hornets, almost doing what they want at will.
Play the ball, make me.
Very similar to how the men played the previous game, with wanting to move the ball wide to wide.
And Crystal Rota on the sideline, noticing there. She wasn't going to watch it on the telly. She's on the sideline.
It's just a couple of minutes on the motorway, you know.
Rax Anderson.
Yes.
There's Crystal standing after getting the body out of a knee. And we're happy about that. Toru Arakura is having a big influence already. Looking close. Good defense.
Number 10, not square.
Not square being called by the referee. That whistle's already starting to sort of make noises in my head.
Put the ball down, please. Yeah, miss, is your ball. On your tap. Hold, go. That's good.
Binia Repia
Stand,
held up well by Sapphire, Abraham and Co. Swung it wide through Rax Anderson. Little short ball. This looks good. This looks strong. Does she get it down? Amira Tiringa.
Hold up, ladies. Go out to the 10, please. No, you hold up and go. Out to the 10.
Amira Tiringa goes close.
That's 2. Go 2.
Manurewa ball. They like the short, flat ball. This is Binia Repia playing it. 5 out for Manurewa. They still go left.
Keep going.
Arakura is killing it. Absolutely killing it for Manurewa at the moment.
We're going to have a scrum.
They're allowing her to get the ball out very quickly. Here she is.
Look how skillful this is.
Look at that. It just comes off. Mary Jane Finau probably wasn't ready for it. This was the close call by Amaria Te'eringa.
Yeah, I think as the second row running outside, someone like Toru, Mary Jane needs to have her hands up ready for the ball at all times.
Ball in. Out!
So Howick ball.
That's good.
Now it's just worth noticing that Howick are wearing black armbands. You can see there on the left arm, the black armbands. a hearty supporter of the Howick Hornets, passed away, and we all send our condolences on behalf of the rugby league community to the Dave Hughes family. And so they are showing their support for the Hughes family by wearing black armbands tonight. Loved his footy, did Dave. Ball goes out wide, picked up nicely now by Jess Manny. Can she go all the way? Covers coming across. What's she got? Strong D by Manurewa. And then she loses the ball on the play. The little things make all the difference. Not telling you anything you don't know.
How often do you see that from a player that's made a really good break and then just the play of the ball just loses that concentration?
Good strong tackle by Molly Tangaloa.
That's not their first scrum, please, ladies.
Didn't look supremely confident getting around her, to be fair. But still, the simple error is the killer.
Over the top.
Manurewa ball already. We've seen Toru Arakua, the Kiwi Fern, killing it. Nice set play. Ball's gone forward and picked up by Sam Curtis, and Sam Curtis will go all the way. Now, if you think it's Taylor Curtis, you're wrong. It's a twin sister. Because I said, has Taylor changed her name? No, she hasn't. That's Sam Curtis, and out of the blue, Howick score. Are you sure that's not Taylor Curtis? It's Sam Curtis.
Sure.
My word, are they identical?
They are identical twins.
That's scary. But what a play. It was, watch closely, looked like a really nice set play going on. It's this pass here that just went behind, and Curtis was quick to get there and just straight away goes in the corner, and Howick have got the first try on the board.
I think it's that cliche saying of you got to earn the right before you go wide. Trying to throw those backdoor passes, a double backdoor in fact, to then inside your own 30.
I suppose I could say 100%. Is that what you say now? It's 100%, Charlotte.
100%. And every senior player in the Howick, in that Manurewa team will be saying exactly the same thing. Don't throw it around so early. Earn that right.
Sapphire Abraham has had a stellar season so far. 48 points. Scored 7 tries, 10 conversions. Can she add another?
Plays as a hooker in rugby union, so it's really interesting her actually coming out into the centres. She seems to be enjoying the space, though.
Strikes it well, but it's going to be dragged left. So we don't get the extra 2 points for Howick, but we do get Sam Curtis scoring the first try for the Hornets. And they lead Manurewa in this Week 7 showdown of the Women's Premiership in the Auckland Rugby League by 4-0. Tell you what, Taylor Curtis will be filthy. Played a couple of games on the telly, hasn't scored. Sister gets on the telly, straight away scores.
9 minutes in, scores.
Oh, that's right. Rub it in just a bit further. Only took me 9 minutes, sis. What do you got? So Manurewa back at halfway to restart this showdown. Just a reminder, next Wednesday night, the 6 o'clock game in Wednesday Night League will be a Fox game between Manukau and Richmond, and the women's game at 8 will be Otahuhu against Mount Albert.
The contact. That's good. Jack! Off the ball! Hold! Hold!
Sarah Baldwin with the ball. Keep your eye now. She'll work her way into the game.
Go! Quickly!
Wendy Sabiete.
You're good.
Charlotte Davis with a nice flat ball to Barbara Ovar.
Hold! Go through.
James Serra, the coach, watching on. I'd be happy with that start, considering Manurewa had all the ball in the first 3 or 4 minutes, and we're looking really strong on the back of your mate, Toru Arakua.
Yeah, I knew she would come on and be damaging. I hope she can last some long minutes for today.
Oh, she was. Great support, mate.
Should love it.
Nice little kick through.
Keep going.
Picked up by Molly Tangaloa. Puts a little bit of a goose step on there. Unafraid to take it to the line. Tangaloa plays the ball.
Keep going.
This is Peaches Peters.
Move now, 13. Make me here, Howick. Hold. Go to.
Tangaloa again gets the ball away. Idaho Stars walks straight into Tiana Kavia. Here's Toru.
Last movement now.
Weapon, you are right. Toru Arakua is a weapon.
That's fine. Takes you on.
Idaho Stars goes high and kicks out. So it was a bit of a nothing play on the fifth, wasn't it?
Yeah. You would want your kicks to be a bit more damaging than that this early on in the game and chasing the game.
Talk to me about Toru Arakua. Strength, we know, lies in her carry, but her ability to offload in the carry.
Yeah. She's been around for a really long time, and she's still young enough. Coming back from an injury, she's already showing how damaging she is, just with her skill set and her knowledge of the game.
Chantel Woodman almost got through. Still going, Chantel Woodman through the dummy, but not enough. Picked up by Amiria Tiaringa.
Play the ball. Go. Stand now. Oh, go straight.
Sarah Baldwin with the carry. They will have to keep an eye on her. She has been strong every match we've seen on Wednesday Night League. Woodman. Here comes the kick from Charlotte Davis. No, she doesn't. She goes wide. Finds Jess Marnie. Fifth and last for the Howick Hornets. Davis looks up and kicks. What's the chase like? Well, there's no chase really. That ball's going to go dead. 7-tackle set coming up for the Manurewa Marlins. So both sides. Execution on the fifth. We've talked about this before, you and I.
We have talked about this. It's something that within our women's game that we need to make sure that we keep improving on.
Go, 0.
The biggest concerning factor for me is that kick chase. We want to make sure this early on in the game that we're putting in those effort areas.
12, hands up.
Ikitule with the ball.
Oh, go one. Sorry, mate.
Toru Arakua again, strong carry. Good shot though by Broba Ovar from the blind side. They're still going.
9, 10.
It's Benny Repia. 19 is Jodeci Josephs. Crystal Stowers still going. Oh, ball dropped. So the pass from Rax Anderson that went loose. And Sapphire Abraham says, well, if you're going to tackle me. Good pressure on Baldwin. This is Mele Futumawala.
Oh, go on, you good.
The cries, ooh, gee whiz. That did look forward. It was a mile forward. Referee picked it up very quickly. So again, unforced errors in the own line. This is the ball here. Just
I asked the captain to come.
bounced
You did
off.
not come. You're not the captain. Number 8 comes to the captain.
Josephs, and there's the forward pass. Couldn't get any more forward
I
than
called
that.
for the captain to do the toss of the coin. You came. I was out there while all the warm-ups were doing. I called for the captain. She came. She did not say there was any other captain. That's cool. Done.
Chantel Woodman having words with the ref. And still having words from the ref at the back of the scrum.
That side, please. Hookers over top. Heads in. Heads in. Ball in.
Marlins ball.
Up.
Well inside
Keep going, keep going.
Hornet territory. Loose pass. Jodeci Josephs plays the ball
Now. Hold
30
on.
out from the Hornets line.
Go one.
Woodman's giving it to her. She's giving her cropping plenty. This is Mary Jane Finau with the ball
Hands up
now.
Go, two.
Arakua still going. Little skip and still going. Toru Arakua.
0, touch. 0, keep going.
Zero tackle. Ball touched away. Here come the Marlins. Looking left.
4, 10 now. At 0. Hold. Go 0. Move now, 16. Go 1.
Josephs goes wide. Finds Arakua. She's looking to offload. Can't do it.
Oh! Release. Go 2.
Marlins. Blue and yellow wall is up. They get the ball away, but it's a loose carry. And Charlotte Davis picks it up.
Hold. Go 1. High. High. It's just high.
Oh. Jismani gets a good clout, and this is just the loose pass.
No.
Charlotte Davis picks it up.
I'll call for the captain. Your coach comes out, and I'll get 10 to play that told the captain.
Jismani feeling
No
it.
one mentions that
Gets
you're a
up.
captain
Okay,
and you're not
shakes it
there.
off.
So that's cool.
I do believe that was on the third tackle as well. So they just need to settle down, find a little bit more structure. I think they're trying to offload a little bit too much, Manurewa.
Platinum Masters with a big left shoe. Gets the ball well into territory. There's Toru Arakura.
Make me hear
Has
you
been
are, with
impressive
me.
in her stint so far for the
Wait for
Manurewa
the
Marlins.
Yes.
Coming back from an Achilles
Hold.
injury is one of the
Go.
toughest ones to come back from. You can always be a bit nervous about that.
19 off the ball. Hold. Go 1.
Baldwin.
Hey, hands off with me here. Make a line. Go 2.
Baldwin. She finds Woodman.
Take. Hey, with me where you are. Hold. Go 3.
Masters. This is to a fight or no.
Quickly. Here we are. Go 4.
Baldwin goes left. Finds a gap.
Left.
Still strong now. They're
Hands off.
inside the 10, Howard. Can they score again?
Hold.
That was a
Correct play.
horrible play.
Correct play. You
was a
played it
horrible
forward.
play,
You
the
gained
ball.
your second place. You tumbled over. Lost. Come.
Yeah, just these uncharacteristic errors creeping into both sides, I would say, in this game.
You're off control.
Hopefully we see them both start to settle down and find a nice rhythm to kind of open up the scoring a little bit more.
Let's go, ladies. Over the top, please. Over the top. Head in, ladies. By the last player, please. Number 7. By the last player. Thank you. Ball in. Out.
Yeah, we're good. That's fine.
Yeah. Ho! Release. Oh, go 1. Keep going.
Manurewa with the ball.
Keep going.
This is a peppy little run.
Take Steve! Move now! Make me here. Hold. Go 2. Keep going.
Oh!
Keep going.
Yeah! Dora Arakura says, Cassie Ormsby, you're in my way. You look like a road cone. No thanks. I don't like road cones. None of us like road cones.
Good contact. Go now, eh? Hold.
This is just textbook Toru for you. She does this against every team she comes up against.
Touch. Knock on. Play advantage. Keep going.
It's good to see she hasn't lost her spark.
Move! Move! Make me Howard! Go. We've got players off.
Marlins, here they come.
Playing advantage.
Little step from Rax Anderson.
Left side, never on. Yeah, no, never on. Line with me. Yeah. We've got player down, I'm going to check on here, okay?
Player down, breathing heavily. Let's see if we can see what happened here.
Okay? Deep breath. Your trainer's coming.
Ooh. Who's that?
It will be, yeah.
So it's Cassie Ormsby.
Does something to you, I thought it was ankle.
Yeah, road cone. Felt the heat from Toru Arakua. 19 and a bit minutes to play in this Week 7 match of the Women's Premiership in the Auckland Rugby League. Howick lead 4-0 over Manurewa. Manurewa, the defending champions of this competition. One of the biggest clubs going around, too, in the country, Manurewa. There she is, Toru Arakua. Having a ball. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, yeah. That's why we love rugby league.
That is why we love rugby league.
Mind you, size difference didn't help. Come on. She's a little wee thing, old Cassie Ormsby. Toru just a strong front rower. What do you expect?
To be fair, I think she could do that to anybody. Can't take away from Toru's power.
Lele Foki, 3 out. Marlins pushing the line through Manurewa, who's been busy in this first half, inching towards the Hornets line. Josephs. She finds Stowers. Stowers comes back to Rax Anderson, straight in the hands of Sam Curtis. She'll want to stay in, but she can't.
I think it's just a little bit of footy IQ there from Sam, having that understanding that once you've caught the ball, just run. And she went to go in between the two players rather than just dropping. That's something that she'll pick up soon enough.
So more ball for Manurewa. Josephs finds Stowers.
That's good.
Stowers stopped about 8 out from the Howick line. They need to be on the board. Time's running out in this first half. They'll want to get points on the board. They shift it left. That's Tangaloa. Nice, sweet ball to Michaela Ele, and that was easy peasy.
It was. They made that look nice and easy. They'll be happy that they've gotten on the board.
Well, they've been working their way into this. You get the extra set, that's fine. But they've had to work to make this happen, and they've done some really fine things out in the field. And unforced areas you can't do, but look at that. Just a lovely ball from Molly Tangaloa, straight bang.
Yeah, we saw Leo Futumuala there just hold off a little bit, unsure if her 6 was coming across, if Charlotte Davis was coming across to be able to make that tackle. As you see, just biting in there on the tackle and not really trusting that inside. You can't leave someone like Kayla on that outside free to run. She'll be crossing every day.
Every time we talk about defence in the NRL and the NRLW and why things happen, it's always about the trust of your partners, particularly on the outsides, yeah?
Yeah. Especially when you've got just woman on woman defence, I should say. You have to trust them. You have to get off that line fast.
Ele, can she convert her own try? No, she can't. So we're all locked up. 4-4.
Yeah, this game's been a really interesting one to watch. Both teams have come out a little bit clunky for probably their own preference as well, their own standards. It's good to see that Manurewa are starting to kind of find their flow with strong carries from players like Toru.
You know who Howick are missing, and it's noticeable because Manurewa have picked up Toru. They're missing Howick, Tawhito Lafayette. Because if you put those two opposing each other, then we might, then you've got a real battle going on. But you can sense that Howick are missing Tawhito.
Yeah. I think Howick are also just, their timing with their plays are a bit off. As you saw in the first part where they got a penalty for running behind a player. Just silly things like that I haven't actually seen from Howick before.
On your own.
Sapphire Abraham to restart.
Very good.
And this is the one thing we talked about, you and I, the last time we worked together. The short kickoffs, they need to work on gaining.
Look.
Elena Onesi on debut
No.
and
Yep.
loses the ball with her first carry.
Stopping action. That's fine. Scrum, you've called it. Scrum. Your responsibility to hold the ball. Scrum.
I did see a little stripping motion there. I am a big believer, though, when it comes to holding on to that ball, you still have to take control. You can't just let someone slightly rip it out.
Yeah, because you've been giving it to the refs all night.
Yeah. You got to take them out of the game. You got to make sure that if you can hold on, you can hold on.
Oh, yes, sorry. Howick with the ball. Cassie Ormsby's feeling better after being run over by Toro Arakura. That's a good sign.
Hold. Go on.
Great carry.
Tofai Ono still going. Will get the ball away. Will find Sarah Borden and she scores. Good play by Howick. But give that try to Silamri Poe Tofai Ono because that's where the play came from.
A massive run there. We just finished giving Toru props. This run here is equally just as good.
Silamri Poe Tofai Ono. Throws a bit of shoulder there. You'd love that. And then look at the little part. Look at just the deft touch there. And Sarah Borden waiting for it. Thank you very much.
What any good hooker would do. This is the style that I was wanting to watch. This is what I really love about women's rugby league here in New Zealand. We've got big, strong, powerful runners and cheeky little ones that want to score all of the tries.
You would love that, eh? I just keep thinking, you just throw the shoulder. Throw the shoulder. Silla Marie, it's Charlotte here. Throw the shoulder. Sure enough, she throws the shoulder. And another score, third try in 2 games for Zaid Sarah Baldwin, who was player of the match last week against Mount Albert. So it's 8-4, kick to come. Sapphire Abraham, a little closer this time. Missed the first one, the try that was scored by Sam Curtis. About 15 out. And it's a sweet one, finally, for Sapphire Abraham. And she extends the lead by 2. It's now 10-4. Howick lead Manurewa. This Week 7 match and Wednesday Night League live from North Harbour Stadium on Sky Sports League, Channel 50 on Sky, and also the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel, wherever you are watching around the world. We trust you are enjoying this. Have another look. Silla Marie Poe Tofai Ono with the carry. It's a good carry too. Drops the shoulder, and Rita Lee Harrison-Stevens feels the heat. But this is the good part. Just the awareness to know someone's there and pop the little left arm out. Skill level. Very strong skill level. Wants more. She wants more.
Daniel! Oh, go on.
Wendy Saviete.
16 off the ball. Oh.
Come on, ref, my boots off. Woodman. Davis. Davis running, still running.
Solid tackle there from Kayla.
Over. Lost ball. There's been a bit of that tonight. And maybe we're not reading it. There could be a lot of moisture because as winter comes in, it gets colder, things start to get a lot slipperier like that. But again, good tackling, good D.
It was really good D.
Let's go, ladies. Ladies, heads in. Let's go, please. Heads in. Heads in. 18. You get your head in. No. I hadn't asked him to feed it yet. Find up, ladies.
Ref's having a good time. That's the most important thing.
Heads in.
Having
Ball
a
in.
great time.
Out.
Oh, the huge gap there. Joseph saw it.
Three.
Didn't have the
Three
gas
now.
to get through it because there was a hole
Hold. Go one.
that you could drive bulldozers through.
Turning off
Kalen
the leg.
Ikitule will play the ball.
Hold. Go
10 out
two.
from halfway. Rex Anderson finds Lele Fouke.
10 now. Hold. Go. Three.
Anderson still goes to the right. This is Rita Lee Harrison Stevens.
Move now with me, Howard. Hold. Go for it.
Fouke
Hold.
moving
Move it.
closer towards the Howick line.
Go up.
Fifth and last. Can Manurewa conjure something up?
Outside. Kick is good. Play that.
Tangaloa with a little kick through.
Six
Not the
ball.
greatest kick
Play
through.
that. Play that. Six
Played at.
ball. Oh,
Here they come.
go one.
Sowers. This is Onesi on debut. Will she twist? Will she twist? No.
ladies.
Good stop
On the
by
line.
Howick.
Hold. Go two.
Repia still moving. Repia still going. Can she get
Hands
out
up
of that?
now. Go three.
Josephs.
Off the foot. Play on. Went back.
Ball goes back. Oh, and then knocked on by Tangaloa.
Come here, ladies. Come here. Howard ball.
Anderson just
Come.
ricochets back off her feet and just there.
You know, you got the mark over there where you are, ladies.
Under 9 minutes to play in the first half. Howick lead 10-4, week 7 of the Auckland Rugby League Women's Premiership. Howick sitting
up,
in
ladies.
7th position.
Hey, good.
Manurewa in 6th.
Ball in, please.
I would have loved to have seen Manurewa just play a bit more direct early on in that set, having the 6 again, rather than trying to spin it wide on the second.
My apologies, the Howick Hornets sitting in 2nd position.
Lost.
Now it's just getting a little bit messy, but Manurewa are happy.
No.
Howick Hornets with a 3-1-1
Hold
record.
on to the ball. No stripping action. Come.
Both teams have had their bye. The women had to play at the weekend. The men had the bye. Good old Rusty Matua. Been around the game a long, long time. Knows his footy.
Come on, ladies. Let's go.
Referee urging the women to get on with it.
Wind up. Let's go.
So Manurewa will start their set 10 out from the Howick line.
Ball in. Out.
Josephs goes left. It's a bit of a slug of a pass.
Keep going. Lost. You've lost it into the Howard player. Ready? You've lost it. It's trapped between your leg and the Howard. That's lost forward off you.
So
Get the
another
ball.
mistake
You
on
lost
first tackle.
Come.
Howick ball.
I think both teams just need to settle down here and complete their sets. Just trying to push the pass, going into contact, not really holding and securing that ball. All things that coaches will be making sure that come next training they'll be hammering on about.
Elena Onesi, short stint on debut. Baldwin goes out the short side, goes for a scamper, tries to catch them off guard.
Take me here. Hold. Go one.
Over. Moving forward, good carry.
Three, movement. With me here, miss.
You've got big numbers out to the left, Howick.
Go to.
Woodman comes back inside, and that's Pu'etoi Faiano. Another big carry from
Go three.
Silla Marie. Woodman.
That's good.
That's a great ball. You know who that is? That's Sapphire Abraham. Steps and still goes.
Hey, quickly!
Big carry from Sapphire Abraham, and she gets the penalty.
Number 6. 10. Number 6. 10.
Number 6, Rex
Professional
Anderson.
foul.
Bin. Professional foul. Take a look at this. Call it for me.
So we've got a nice play here. Good draw and pass to Sapphire Abraham.
Okay, you're going to wait for me, okay?
Oh, I just wish she had just looked on it outside to Sam Curtis. As you can see here, got Rex there. Just an extra shove there.
On your tap, go.
So Manurewa down a player. Can Howick take advantage of it?
Hey, off the ball. Go one.
Woodman. Cut out ball, finds Davis. Davis holding. Saw the gap close.
With me here. Hold. Go to.
For Tumawala. She looks up, has a run. 3 required, inching towards the line. Baldwin looks up, almost didn't see what was going on. Will she spin and get another?
Hold.
Defense is up to it. Josie Joseph's involved there.
That's 3. Hold. Go to.
For Tumawala. Comes back. Big hiff. And Masters puts one through. What's the chase like now? Can they trap Manurewa in? No, they're not going to do it. Manurewa. How about that, though? Barbara Ovar gave it a good nudge.
Hold. Go one.
And Rex Anderson not happy. On the bench. Team's down to 12. And Toru Arakura gets a second stint now. Play on his cord. Amaria to Eringa with the carry.
With me here. Hold. Hold.
Slow play of the ball. Looks at the ref, says, come on, ref. Kayla Ikitule. Kaylen Ikitule. Josephs. She finds Stowers. Stowers with a strong carry. Plays it on halfway. Quick play of the ball now. Joseph looks up. Little hesitant. Little skip from Moli Tangaloa. 5 and last from Manurewa. The kick goes up, but is it going to be effective anyway? It'll depend on the bounce. And Jess Marnie picks it up.
Move now! Make me here, Rewa. Hold, go one.
Cassie Ormsby back into traffic.
Hey, off the leg!
It's all slowed down a little bit, hasn't it?
Hold.
It has slowed down.
Sam Curtis, try scorer. First try scorer of the game. Thrown to the deck by Amaria Te Eringa. Woodman, busy as always. Sapphire Abraham, big left foot step. Ooh, wanted to just get that one under, the left one under, but unable to. Here's Silla Marie again. Come with me, gets the ball away. Finds Abraham, finds Curtis, and Curtis will go all the way.
We saw her in the play before when Sapphire Abraham made a break that she didn't look left out to Sam Curtis. She wasn't going to make that mistake again and made sure to find her extremely fast winger.
And who do we have props to this time? It is the prop. Poe Tufaiano, look at that run. And then the little ball for Sapphire Abraham. And just sweetness all over.
It was a beautiful play there from all 3 players. Just the awareness to know where each other are running. Great mismatch there, as you can see. You've got a prop on a centre. You've got a centre tying up the fullback, and you've got the winger just free all money.
Sam Curtis gets try number 2 for herself and helps stretch the lead. Kick to come. It's 14-4. The Howick Hornets sitting second on the ladder. Marlins 6. And remembering, of course, the Marlins are without a player, Rex Anderson, for 10 minutes for the professional foul. So that's going to hurt them, and there's a lot of sorry-looking faces there. They've had their opportunities, that's the thing.
They have. They just haven't capitalised on them. They've had repeated sets down in their goal line. They just really need to make sure that when they're down there, they execute.
Sapphire Abraham was successful with her last conversion. She's running at 50%. It's a sweet strike. Is it going to come around? Oh, no. Didn't have enough juice on it, but that doesn't matter because the lead is now 10 points. And the Howick Hornets lead 14-4 have another look at this try because it's a really lovely team try. Silla Marie, Poe Tufai, oh no. And then just he went, pops that little ball off the left, and Sam Curtis waiting, almost overran it, but had the awareness to just take the foot off the gas a bit, and then put the pedal to the metal. And that's a double for Sam Curtis this evening.
Taylor's definitely going to love it.
I wasn't going to mention anything. You can rub it in again, all right? Identical twin sisters. Well, that is, wow. I've never actually seen identical twin sisters before, but I had to look twice at the photo to go, and the team was going, is that Taylor or is that Sam? But it said Sam Curtis, and then someone said, oh, twin sisters. Okay, identical.
Oh, makes sense.
Sort of makes sense, yeah.
No early, ladies.
14-4, Howick lead Manurewa. The Marlins with the restart, courtesy of Molly Tangaloa. Oh, now that's got...
Knock on.
That's a knock-on. You know, can I be honest with you?
Yeah, be honest.
I struggle when the ball goes backwards and it's called a knock-on.
Yeah, on the mark. Come over.
Just watch.
On the mark.
Now, if you think I'm a lunatic, that's fine, but
Doesn't work that way.
where has the ball gone forward?
Doesn't
That's
work
something
that
for
way.
half-time to discuss. Feel free to text anywhere you want. Call the ARL and they can have a chat about it as well. But we are at half-time now in Week 7 of the Auckland Rugby League Women's Premiership. And it's Howick with the lead by 10. They lead 14-4.
Welcome to Datum Projects, where we make your interior fit outs easy. From start to finish, we bring a wealth of experience to every project, and we love what we do, so please come and meet the team.
Hi, we're the project management team. Our responsibility is to ensure a smooth running project from start to finish by having a clear understanding of our clients' expectations. We aim to do this by delivering a stress-free quality fit out on time.
I'm saying I'm a quantity surveyor. My role is to understand your needs and tailor my pricing to suit your budget.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm one of the detailers here at Datum Projects. My role is to take the client's architectural drawings and convert them into shop drawings for our factory.
Hi, my name's T. I'm the Health and Safety Manager for Datum Projects, and one of our core principles here is work safe to get you home safe.
Wednesday Night League brought to you by the Auckland Rugby League, live from North Harbour Stadium on Sky Sport Select Channel 50 and the Auckland Rugby League's YouTube channel. Stephen McIver and Charlotte Scanlon, as they crunch the numbers from the first 40. Not too much when it comes to the possession rate, but just the completions, and that says lots about just unforced errors. The Manurewa Marlins completion rate, well done. Mind you, at 50%, I'm sure the Hornets coach would want a lot more out of them. 3 line breaks and 3 tries to 1 in favour of the Howick Hornets, and 2 of those tries coming to Sam Curtis. The first try came off the back of it looked a set play from the Manurewa Marlins, and she was just on hand.
Yeah, you can see they're running a double back door there. Great pressure there from Sam Curtis to actually force that error, make the read, and then to readjust to grab the ball.
So this is just a closer look at it to see the awareness and what was going on. The play looked like it was, solid, but again, little errors. And that one going behind, I think it was Molly Tangaloa, the fullback, and Sam Curtis on hand. And that was the first try for her. Second one, as we know, was only just before halftime, but it was a cracking try because Silla Marie Torfoiano has been having a monster of a game. And her awareness to see Sapphire Abraham, and let's just watch closely. Ball comes out from Woodman, and Silla Marie just says, right, here we go again, tucks the ball under the left, and then sees Sapphire Abraham there, and Curtis almost ran over the ball and just hung back and was there and good to go again.
And just actually watching this, I realised that all three of those players are all rugby union converts. Celia is still playing and is contracted for the Black Ferns at the moment. Sam has just come back from the Reds. Saf has been with the Hurricanes and the Blues in previous seasons, but it's actually awesome to see they've come to the good side.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted you to say at the end of that. They've come to the good side. But this was a lovely play.
Yeah, they look like they've made for it. A beautiful skill set they've got there. All three of them linking well. And just great awareness of where the defence is.
Sam Curtis with the double and Howick leading by 10, 14-4. The other try scored by Zaid Sarah Borden, who was on hand after another good Sillamary run. And that was the way it rolls. 14-4. The Hornets lead the Marlins at halftime in our Week 7 showdown of Wednesday Night League. We love our footy on a Wednesday night. It'll be a couple of weeks before we get back to Mount Smart number 2, but right now the lights are on. We are home, and we trust you are home as well. I believe Jazz Tavanga is watching, the Warrior, who's a little bit injured right now, and loving the footy. Papakura, he saw his old club winning.
He is. He was watching the game. Very, very happy with his old team.
Yeah, well, he should be 25-16 over the Howick Hornets men's. Now, look, the exciting part is College Rugby League kicks off this weekend, this week, should I say, 4 schools throughout Tamakimakato, 4 grades this year. So we thought we'd just remind you about the grand finals, which saw St. Paul's, Auckland Girls Grammar, and Westlake win the ARL comps last year. Wednesday Night League live from North Harbour Stadium, and half-time in our Week 7 Women's Premiership match is the Howick Hornets leading 14-4 over the defending champions, the Manurewa Marlins. Stephen McIver, Charlotte Scanlon, making all the noise up top. I heard a lovely story today about the work you do with your community foundation for the Warriors and a program you take into intermediate schools for young women. Can you just tell me a little bit about that and just what the program involves?
Absolutely. So the program's called Tupu Maia, and we've actually got our festival day at Go Media Stadium. Tomorrow, we focus on Te Whare Tapawha, getting the confidence of these girls up to go into their high school space and just absolutely kill it.
Wow, okay. When you talk about confidence, is it about being aware socially of what's going on around them and that whole social media spectrum and ignoring a lot of that stuff?
Yeah, we talk about not only our physical health by going through rugby league drills, but we actually go and really go in depth with how they feel, what they should be putting out on social media, who are their close friends, and how do they nurture those relationships.
So, but there are physical school sessions as well.
Absolutely, and their favourite is wrestle.
Wow. Well, Kai Kara France is certainly helping the Warrior Big Boys, are they, with the wrestle?
He's doing amazing things with our Warrior boys.
So have you sort of been in there and had a crack?
No.
They'll tried the ring. They'll wrestle. They'll MMA wrestle.
Yeah, I would love to get down there and have a crack, but I'm pretty sure I would get annihilated from some of those boys.
I think you should go and have a crack. Show the boys how it's done, Charlotte. Teams coming back out onto North Harbour Stadium for the second 40. And the Howick Hornets are in a good mood. They're leading by 10, but if you remember the last time they were out here, they got beaten at the punch by Otara at the death. It was an absolute cracking match, and it was a hard one for them to stomach, but they got beaten right at the pump. So something to look forward to is this second 40. There's Sam Curtis, double try scorer in the first half for the Howick Hornets. And Howick will run from left to right as you see it. And Manurewa will get first use of the ball. There certainly have been some standouts. The standouts are both the number 8s. Second 40 underway, and it's a short kick and picked up straight away by Sam Curtis. Can't beat speed. How about that for a
I
kick?
love that. And there was a moment there, I actually thought she was going to try and put the ball backwards like you do in rugby union. I'm glad she caught herself.
Chantel Woodman. Instantly they go wide, the Howick Hornets. This is Rebecca Taua. Steps up the right, still go. Oh, one-on-one strip, and guess who? Is Toru Arakua. Just like that.
She was saying, this is our kickoff, give me the ball back, please.
And loving it too, and loving it, the smile on the face.
Looked back
up at Taua and said, yeah, what? Jodeci Josephs, little short ball for Benny Repia. Repia's been busy all match. Stowers looks back and finds Leo Fulke.
Make me, ladies. No.
Rex Anderson's still in the bin. This is Repia again. Gets the ball away. That's Michaela Ellie. Oh, loose ball. Oh, touch. 6 again. Tangaloa plays the ball. They're a little bit casual, Manurewa, at the moment. Strong run by Amaria Te'eringa. Joseph is looking left and right. They're split. They're going right. There are gaps. Defence is not really coming up at them. They're allowing them to come into their territory. Inside the 10 now. Toru. Still going. Finds Idaho Stowers. She will find Mary Jane Finau. And Manurewa, from the kickoff, just about get a 4-pointer. They're back in the hunt early.
I think you nailed it on the head before, where Howick are just holding off in the tackle. We've got Manurewa here, who Toru is the only one running up with the ball here. She doesn't really have any genuine push support either side of her, but the defense holding off allows her to get that offload. They're compressed, and they're just leaving a 2-on-1 on the outside.
So that'll make Rex Anderson feel a little bit better. And Mary Jane Finau gets the 4-pointer for Manurewa. So it's 14-8 now. Kick to come in where we need a tee, please. Actually, A hot tea would be great right now.
A hot
actually,
tea
wouldn't
would
it?
be great.
Actually, I can see some behind me. Can you make me a coffee, please? That'd be nice. White and one, thanks.
And a big shout out to Kat Watakuhu, who is watching at home. She is a Kiwi Fern, an ex-Manurewa player who is just injured at the moment, and no doubt she'll be back in no time, just like Toru being just as damaging.
She must be loving watching how Toru is playing.
She will be. They're pretty close.
Well, your phone's been beeping left, right and centre, so... it's
just all wanting shout outs. No, it's really good to see how many players, especially at that top level, are watching grassroots footy. It shows you how big the culture here is in New Zealand with how much they love and represent their clubs.
Well, the footy's good, and that's the other thing. The footy is good to watch, and the skill level is something that we're getting used to being better with the greater exposure of women's footy being shown. Look at that. Toru. Oh, and they're just, there's those little things like that. And then Mary Jane Fina going, hey, open door, I'll take that.
She makes it look so easy, but trust me, that takes years of experience and a whole lot of confidence.
No early, ladies.
Ask for a coffee, get a warm one. Hamish from the ARL does such a magnificent job helping us. Hamish Sanderson.
Time you're on you kick up.
And I did actually ask him for a coffee, and he delivered me a coffee, so we'll leave it at that. Thanks, Hamish. Restart.
Here we go.
Manurewa safely with the ball this time.
Smooth now, hey! Make me here, ladies. Go on.
So a little bit of momentum now. Bini Repia. I
Stand
like
now,
watching
four.
this woman play. She
Get
just
square.
straight. It does the job. Nothing flash. Just gets in there.
Hands up,
Rax
hands up,
Anderson
hands
back
up.
on now. There's
Oh.
Crystal
Go through one marker.
coaching. That'll be the next step. You know that. Here's Toru.
You going.
Yeah, does it again. Bumps off one, gets the ball away, and Manurewa have got a momentum going now.
Move together. Here we are. Go for it.
Joseph's little short ball for Crystal Stars.
Hitting off the ball, please. Left.
Joseph's. Nice step by Rax Anderson. Steps again, throws a loose ball though. Loose ball, and guess who's on it? Sapphire Abrahams.
Two. Movement.
Yeah, it was a bit of an unnecessary pass there from Rax. Ooh,
Play the ball.
bit of confusion there around the play of the ball.
Got to be there.
Six. Hands off.
Rebecca Toa plays the ball on halfway. Baldwin.
19 off the ball. Oh, go for it.
Joseph's up on that.
Strong defensive effort there.
Lost in contact. Come here.
We just see
Come
there
up,
the
ladies.
long
Come up,
pass
Manurewa.
that was unnecessary, but
Thank you.
we
Okay,
carry
go
on.
please.
Go to play the ball.
Thank you. By the last.
Got to be able to get rid of it faster there.
Heads in. Ball in, miss. Out. Fitting, release. Howard, make me.
I'd love to see Chantal Woodman actually carry a little bit more in this game. She's been a really great distributor, but I know that she's got a nice cheeky run about her.
Six. Movement.
But everything goes through her, right? You know, everything moves through Chantal. She's the playmaker out of 13. Now, she has a lot of work, and maybe you're right. Just change the game, change it up. Another ball. There's try scorer, Mary Jane
Hands
Fina.
off, 19. Make the line. Go for it.
Stowers. Long ball out to Toru. Here comes Toru. Finds the gap. Still going. Can they stop her? Still moving. Gets the ball away to Stowers. What a run. What a try for Manurewa.
Well, I think Toru's Achilles is fine. If anyone at home was wondering. Oh,
That's right. Try the water. There you go. Captain, please. You have a talk to the team. One of you girls, I didn't get a number, but stuck a leg out on that. It was a foot trip. Okay. That's very, very dangerous, okay?
During the tackle?
Yeah, during that last play. No, it was during that break. She was a defender. Just address with the team. Yeah, so watch out for that, please. If I get a number next time, we'll deal with it, okay? So that's serious.
So just a warning on a trip.
Yeah, someone stuck their leg out, which is a dangerous act.
It's all a bit exciting because of the try, and then that sort of blows us up. Let's look at this run by Toru Arakua. Look at the run. Everybody's just watching.
There. Leo Fotumoala.
Watch it again. So Mary Jane Finau, who scored a try. So let's just have a look what happened. So Toru with the ball. Keep your eye.
Okay.
It's coming up.
Just
there. Yeah. Fotumoala on.
Lucky that she wasn't seen. The number wasn't caught there.
Yes, but we've just gone and broadcast it. Tangaloa misses the conversion. Could have levelled the game up. 2 conversions missed. It's now 14-12. Howick just with their nose in front.
Just 2 Kiwi Ferns linking up in a game of footy. You don't see that every day.
But that's what I love about this, that the fact that our internationals are willing to come and play club footy. That's
Absolutely.
The most important part of all of this. That internationals who are young heroes for the next generation of players can be seen at this level. And you come out here with mum and dad on a Wednesday night, watch some footy and see your heroes play. It's huge. 14-12, Howick lead. Week 7 of the Women's Premiership. But Manurewa, the defending champions, are on the charge. Scored the last 2 tries. One to Mary Jane Finau, the other to Crystal Stowers. Still a lot of time to play in this. Under 30 to play. Feels like they've been going a lot longer than, 11 minutes in the second half.
Yeah, the first half went really quickly, and then this half, I don't know if it's just been very exciting, but seemed to have the time has slowed down a little bit.
Here we are, Howard. Go, here we go.
Lele Forky with a carry. Nice carry too. Ran over the top of Chantel Woodman. Here's Binny Repia doing what she does well. Wanting to play the ball, not getting the quick play. Josephs finds Stowers, the try scorer. Little step, almost spots the gap and gets through it. Well wrapped up by Jasmine Walker in the 18 jersey. Anderson busy now. Forky. Anderson coming back, just added a dimension. She's running a lot more now. Josephs. Tangaloa kicks. What's the chase like? There is space here. That's gone dead. That's gone dead. But that was a better kick chase from Manurewa. Best we've seen so far.
It was the best we've seen so far. And it was a beautifully weighted kick there.
Close, but on the line. So, Howick ball.
No, it's gone backwards, yeah, over there.
Rebecca Tolwa plays the ball, Borden waiting. Sam Curtis now getting involved.
Off the ball.
Worked over by Rax Anderson. Woodman waiting. That's Platinum Masters, my apologies. Jess Marnie, who's been in the battles all night. Ball goes behind, but nicely picked up by Lisa Poetufayono. Masters, watch out. Oh, that wasn't meant. Play on's called. Everybody's sitting around going, what's going on? Not playing to the whistle.
0.
Actually, were you ever told as a young girl to play to the whistle? Was that always play to the whistle?
Always.
Always. Toru again.
Keep on.
Just flicks one out the back casually. Amaria to Erringa, needing 3 to get it to the deck.
Go one.
Stowers, Idaho. Mary Jane Finau.
3. Stand. Hold. Go 2.
Stowers steps off the right, left, walks straight into
4. Hands
Woodman.
Go 2.
Anderson, full of running. Toru.
Keep going.
Jodeci Jobs, quick ball out to the left. Oh, they had numbers.
Offload. Still going. Still 4.
This is Michaela Ele. Gets the ball away. Still alive. Tangaloa looking wide. Here they come.
Forward.
Still going. Forward pass called.
Thank you, team. Forward.
Just when you think.
Come here, ladies.
Watch again.
Come here. Forward pass.
Forward pass called. Howick ball.
Come to me, ladies.
Opportunity missed.
Massive opportunity missed. I think there were numbers on both sides of the field at different times within that little play there. There was one on the left that they didn't take. There was one on the right that they didn't take. I think they'll watch this back and be really disappointed that they didn't quite execute it there.
Manurewa, let's find up, please, ladies.
Howick are very lucky that they now have the ball.
Ball in.
You could flip a coin on this match as to which way it's going to go by the end of the 80 minutes. Strong defense by Manurewa.
Hold. Go one.
Tufayono.
Keep going. 4. Off the ball. Let me here. Hold. Go 2.
Woodman. Starting to run a little bit. Been listening to you.
Hands off.
I'm mic'd up down there.
Play the ball.
Savietti with a quick play. Baldwin's in there. Really good play. And she spotted the gap. Can she move it? Can she go all the way to the line? Look at the chase. Crunched.
Hands off.
Smart wanting to play fast there.
Peaches Peters does the job. They go left. Charlotte Davis on her own. No, she won't need it. It will be Sapphire Abraham for Howick.
We've got Crystal Sowers down in the back. Looks like she knocked her knee when she went into one of those tackles.
Crystal Stars there, you can see her in the headgear here. Oh, she's taken one on the side of the right knee. It's gone at an awkward angle, but the run by Zaid Sarah Baldwin here set it all up. Peaches Peters got up, but in the end, here we go. Look at that. Crunched.
Very smart of her identifying no markers there, wide A defenders, and then here just having the patience to try and play fast, but not losing the ball as we have seen previously.
Charlotte Davis could have gone her own, to
She
be fair.
definitely could have.
But that was a good teammate. And Abraham, another 4-pointer. Just her tally for the season keeps going up and up.
Great bumpers there from Sapphire Abraham to make sure that she did find the line.
Yeah. Now she'll want to add the extra 2 here. She hasn't hit one tonight, though. That's not a good sign because Crystal Sowers has been really strong going forward for the Manurewa Marlins tonight. Abraham started this game with 48 points for the season, 52. Can she make it 54 points for the season? Oh, she's not going to be happy with that one. No extras added. Most importantly, they are now a full converted try ahead of the Manurewa Marlins. It's 18-12. The Hornets lead the Marlins. Week 7 of the Auckland Rugby League Women's Premiership.
Not a bad substitute. I think it was Kali Takawa that came on just then. Ex-Kiwi Fern herself.
Kali Takawa coming on the 17 jersey for Manurewa. Dr. Rota on the sideline. She'll be saying, look, have you got anything, have you got a body in there? Maybe I could talk to you about the body I had in my knee.
At least you know she's got a ride home.
On your own, on you, kicker. We're good.
Yep.
Good pickup by Charlotte Davis.
We're in the tackle.
And there's Lisa Poetofayano.
Stand now!
Hit her up.
Hold.
Another tidy carry.
Go. You're early 19, thank you. Set! Stand now! Hold. Go to. Good contact. Stand now, no!
Taylor Fockey with a good stop there. Woodman back inside for Ovar.
Movement now! Hold. Go for it.
Masters shovels it out to Sapphire Abraham. Sam Curtis has spotted the gap. Oh, she's going to go. I thought she might actually go around, but she's been well stopped by Molly Tangaloa. Fifth and last for Howick. Scylla Marie, can she produce some magic? Can she get that ball away? Well, she can. Pumped on. Davis, they're still alive, Howick. Still alive. Mele Fotomawala, does she get it down? No, she doesn't. Good save. Great save by Manurewa.
That was a massive play there to be able to hold the ball up. I think there was a bit of miscommunication to start off with. That was the last. Chantal Woodman done really well to be able to pop that ball off.
So it's Molly Tangaloa that's come across the fullback and held her up. Just what a coach wants to see from his fullback.
Yeah, just that effort area to really try and stop the play.
There's a lot more running about Howick now.
Yeah, they're playing smart footy, just trying to move Manurewa around, who are probably not quite as quick as Howick are across the board.
Anderson.
Move now!
Anderson's made a difference since she's come back from being in the bin, though.
Go through.
Amy Ripier. She'll play the ball, turn up from halfway. Josephs finds Fulke. Hit hard by Wendy Saviente.
Release! Hold! Go last.
Anderson with the kick.
On.
Doesn't get too much difference on it, but it'll bounce, and that's always the danger. It'll bounce.
Knock on.
And knock on by Manurewa.
From the lady with the long hair to the lady on the inside.
Jess Marnie didn't want a bar of that, did she?
No, she didn't.
Play the ball here.
Let it bounce, that's fine, but it was here.
You've got to attack the ball. You can't let it bounce. You can't let it... you can't wait for it to come to you, not when you've got a good kick chase like Manurewa did. Oof.
No, penalty. Thank you, miss. Howard, yeah.
I think there was a bit of back chat.
He doesn't muck around, does he, the ref? Just gets stuck in. So Howick with the ball and another chance to potentially extend their lead. They'll start this set just inside the Manurewa half.
Go.
This is Ovar, Barbara Ovar, who has been solid all night. In many ways, just like Bini Repia for Manurewa. Both number 12 just doing their job. Woodman bounces off one. Unable to get away from Jodeci Josephs.
17, release!
Swung around.
Bring me here. Go to. Out the back.
Mele Fotumawala.
Hands off, eh?
Dragging in three Manurewa players. Big numbers out to the left. Woodman. Masters.
Tackle count coming, guys.
Scylla Marie still going. Can she get the ball free? They know if they don't do that, they're in trouble, but they don't. But they're inside the 10 now, Howick.
Go for it.
Hornets on the run. Ball dropped by Masters. James Serra will be shaking his head. They had the numbers, they had the possession. Just the little things again.
Come here.
Yeah, you can see here, instead of kind of doing more of a swooping line, she ran a bit more direct, which gave the marker that opportunity to kind of get a hand on and knock that ball out.
The quick one earlier, remember?
You need a bit more of an arcing run to kind of just run away from the marker and then straighten up from there.
Happy days. Manurewa with the ball. Nice little short ball. That's a really nice ball. Even better run by Michaela Ele.
Hold.
Tangaloa waiting at dummy half. Here's Toru. Oh, look, still. She was trying to get the ball out. Just couldn't do it. Loving her footy.
Keep going.
Ball pops out. Manurewa still alive. Looking for the offload. Could become an offload-a-thon in this set. Toru. Telling someone where to go. Telling a teammate where to go. Just run that line, would you? Run that line. Jocelyn Munakoa.
Go for it.
Toru again. Tangaloa. Idaho Stowers. She finds Kayla Ikutule.
Great tackle from the Alpha just then.
Fifth and last for Manurewa. They're only a converted try behind. Tangaloa. Ball goes up. And picked up nicely by Sapphire Abraham. Solid as a rock.
I don't mind the kick option. It just needed to be executed a little bit better. They did have numbers on that right-hand side again.
You're a ball in hand sort of girl, right? Get it out, get it out, get it out. You love the running game. You love the running game.
You can still kick from second receiver, third receiver.
Yeah, but you like, well, oh, look at this. Scylla Marie Tofoiano killing it this evening. Curtis wanting to get in there. Spins the ball out to Chantal Woman, who's looking around.
Keep going.
Masters. Sapphire Abraham. Well, she's not leaving Sam Curtis much room to move.
Hands up, move. Hands up,
now, if I was Sam Curtis, I'd be telling her to run. Don't jog and pass me the ball.
Woodman. This is Wendy Savillete. Just dragging players with it is Wendy. Sarah Baldwin. And the kick from Woodman. Now, what's the chase like? The kick's too long. There might be some heavy legs out there at the moment.
To the middle, Matt. To the middle.
Definitely looks like it with 14 minutes to go. I think it's still anyone's game.
This run by Scylla Marie Tofoiano. If I was going to give my player of the match, I think I'd probably give it to Scylla Marie tonight. I'm sorry, Sam Curtis, 2 tries, but the effort, someone's down a back play. It's a Howick player.
10, release. Oh, yeah, this is out the back. Go on.
Toru through 1, through 2.
Offload.
Gets the offload.
Offload.
Finds Michaela Ele. She finds Kaylin Ikutule. And comes Sam Curtis flying late. Flying tackle. Gotta love it. Josie Josephs. Michaela Ele. Short ball. Finds Mary Jane Finau. Try score. Why don't you go in your own? Just about. 2 out from the line. Can Manurewa get this game back to level? Ball's been dropped.
Intentional. 10. Professional foul.
And 10.
Professional foul within the 10 metre there.
Another professional foul. Another professional foul. So Woodman gone and Howick down to 12. The plot thickens with 12 and a bit to play. Because Chantal will be giving him lip and saying, are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
She loves to have a conversation. I do think Kayla, though, on her run just then, should have backed her pace. She went in for the bumpers and it didn't quite pull off. Look how compressed that defense is there on the screen.
Yeah, let's be honest. If you've got quick passing, you're going to be running right and onto the left-hand side of that Howick D, because there's huge gaps, and Chantel Woodman is not happy. Well, just what it is. Here's hoping it doesn't cost them the game if those Howick fans are going to travel back a bit cranky. There goes Shaw back inside for Toru. Toru, yes! Slides under. Another magic performance. So, okay, maybe it's the two number 8s that get the joint player of the match, because Toru's been amazing. Silla Marie's been amazing with that move there. Toru Arakua, unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Straight over the top of Wendy Saviete. Been in it all night. Most importantly, close to the posts for the conversion to potentially tie this one up.
How entertaining is this? These girls are so strong, so powerful.
It's about taking the opportunities. They've been taking the opportunities when they've appeared. They haven't created too many, but they've taken the most when they've seen the opportunities.
Absolutely. They've capitalised on the mistakes that Howick have done, even though Howick have only done a few.
Tangaloa with the conversion, and we are all locked up at North Harbour Stadium. Rusty Matua, show some excitement, son. Coach of the Manurewa Marlins. Drop ball comes back inside and just bulldozes her way across. Toru Arakua. Outstanding play.
Howick really needed to rush to get to the 10-metre line there on defence to try and stop someone like Toru from just crashing over. But if you wait for her, she's always going to find that try line.
Tangaloa with the conversion. 18 all. Week 7 of the Auckland Rugby League Women's Premiership. Nail biter. And the thing is, they will be without Chantel Woodman for the majority of the rest of the half, Howick.
Time you run. Very good. That's good. Contact. Four. Stand now. Get square marker. Go one. Kevin, stand. Hold. Hold. Go to.
18 all. Manurewa on a run now. Ooh.
Not on.
Forward pass.
He's not getting to
How
the
many forward
defender.
passes have we
He
seen
gave it off the
tonight,
shoulder.
Charlotte?
Not getting to the defender. Done.
I'd love to see the replay of this, because it does look like she just bobbles it
He
herself
struggled into the defender. That's it.
and regathers that.
That's all good. Here we are.
But that's all right. Those calls are always a bit tough.
So you can have one less on this side.
Under 10 minutes to play. They may get Chantel Woodman back with maybe 2 minutes tops. So now it's about hanging on
Wind up.
for Howick or taking the initiative and playing with what you've got. They know they've got gas. You'd almost suggest
You do.
start throwing
Yeah, you
Sam
do.
Curtis a bit more ball. Finding some space, creating the space.
We talked about them not running with intent just before, and I think that then led to the Manurewa try. So they need to stay in this game. They haven't won it. They need to keep playing to their strengths, which is moving this Manurewa team around. Don't make them make tackles, make them tired, move them left to right.
Oh, knocked back. Oh, they get away with one. They get away with one. That's been called knocked on before. That's gone back to the call by the referee. So Howick dodge a bullet there. Tiana Kavia.
Here we are. Go to.
Masters Running, spots the gap, gets the ball away. Ball's been touched by Manurewa. They'll get a fresh set.
Yes.
This is Sefur Pio.
Oh, hands up now, 12.
Cassie Ormsby playing the ball. Baldwin, they need her to start running more. Here's Scylla Marie, puts the big right hand out. Scylla Marie all the way, yes!
No.
Hang on a minute. Try given. There was a suggestion she might have bobbled it on the way down, but didn't lose possession. But what a run again from Scylla Marie Poetofoiano. Gosh, this is fun to watch. Look at the big right come out. 1. I feel like doing it again. 2. 3. And try.
Great individual effort there from Scylla Marie. I think she heard us talking about Toru possibly getting Player of the Day and said, no, I want it again.
I'm happy to share it between the two of them because they have been standouts. They have made a difference every time they've carried.
Yeah. They've definitely set the platform for anything that's happening on either of those teams. Toru with her offloading game, her carries, her direction. Then you've got Scylla Marie, who is just a menace with the ball in hand.
They're actually both menaces. and they're menaces we are happy to watch any day of the week. 22-18, Howick leading Manurewa. Kick to come. Conversion, not the flashiest going around, so the door is still ajar. Platinum Masters kick just whizzing in front of the uprights. So you've got to remember too, this is a Howick team down to 12 women. Chantel Woodman in the bin. For the difference. For the difference. Now this is about attitude, how you play. Do you train to play with 12?
If you've got a good coach, you do.
You're good.
Just watch this. Just watch the big right palm come out. 1. Yeah, I'm not done yet. 2. 1 more, thanks. 3. Try. That's what we love about the game of rugby league. Footy like that. Tiana Kavia with a short carry. Under 5 minutes to play. Rebecca Toa. Now it's about ball control. Nothing silly for Howick.
No, it's playing smart. It's completing your sets, not doing unnecessary errors, and then just kicking down into the corners and having a really good kick chase. It sounds simple, but you'll be surprised how many teams don't do it.
Cassie Ormsby, that's a good carry. She's trying to get more metres. Referee won't let her do that. Chantel Woodman, a little bit of a furrowed brow there. Here's Scylla Marie again. Need to throw players at her, so they throw 3 Manurewa. Masters with the big left boot. Finds a bit of space.
There's the kick chase. Oh,
chase is good. Tangaloa's up for it though.
Contact, high. Yeah, it was just going, just a penalty.
High shot. Looked like a high shot. I'll be blunt with you.
Contact high.
Says high
let's have a look
contact.
here.
Oh yeah, fair play. Apologies to the referee doing his job. 3.5 minutes to play. 4 points the difference. Howick lead Manurewa 22-18.
Howick really need to speed their line up on defence to not let these big ball runners, like you see Toru right there, be able to dictate.
Offload.
Oh.
They've got numbers now, and Manurewa on the run. Ball comes out. And knocked on just like you think.
Try saver.
You might have picked it up and run.
Rusty Matua's heart rate must be up and down like a yo-yo. coach for the Manurewa Marlins.
Come here.
You see, it'll be experienced players like Toru here that will probably have a greater vision of what's happening defensively and find the holes.
And understanding where they are within the game, there's tired defense. If you can shift it with an offload, how hard that is to defend this late on in a game.
Let's go, ladies.
She's still loving it.
She's been smiling all evening. 2 minutes 20 and counting. Week 7 of the Women's Premiership of the Auckland Rugby League, live from North Harbour Stadium. Crystal Stars not in good shape, limped off. This is Mele Futumawala.
Catch off the ball.
Been just happy to carry tonight. Saviete
Off the leg. Make me here.
wants the quick play, get the quick play. Toa. Tidy carry from Rebecca. Masters drops the ball back, and Woodman's back on. So we were right, 2 minutes of play. So they're back to a full complement, the Howick Hornets. Now we're going to play the get up slowly game and suck up some time. Baldwin, though, happy to keep running.
Do you think they need to be careful here? Manurewa are a team that can create something out of nothing and score just like that.
5 and last for Howick. What do they do? What are they going to do? Masters goes high. They're going to let this ball drop. That's come off Manurewa.
Play the ball here. Play the ball, marker.
Knock on Howick.
Ladies, that's my call. My call.
So Sam Curtis must have touched that ball going through. So less than a minute to play. Can Manurewa conjure up some magic?
High.
Well, they're getting plenty of help from the referee here. Another penalty. High shot. Kick for touch. So they'll play just on halfway. And 30 seconds to go. Is there some magic left in Wednesday Night League? Papakura have already upset Howick in the men's game earlier, 25-16. Can Manurewa do the same? Toru. They go out wide. This is, it could tell you the ball's still alive. They're throwing it around, and they know they've got to throw it around. Ball comes out. That's been knocked forward. That'll be the game. And that is the game. Howick hang on. And they win this Week 7 match, having to come from behind too. But they get the job done, 22 points to 18. And for all those family of Dave Hughes, who sadly passed away this week, a true supporter of the Howick Hornets, that'll put a smile on their faces. And the women get the win on a night when the Howick Hornets got to play on the same ground as the men for the first time in a long time. It's been a big night for Howick. They get a 50% record, but they have played, both teams, entertaining football. What a match. Standouts have to be both number 8s, Toru Arakua and Silamari Poe Tufai Ono. Just making a difference every time they had a carry. The skill level certainly up there. Final score here with interviews still to come. Howick 22, Manurewa 18. Wednesday Night League and handshakes all around after a tight encounter for the 7th round of the Women's Premiership that has people talking about already. I've just received a text from Sir Graham Lowe, loving the footy, loving the local footy, and how good has it been? Manurewa leading for a while. They had a slow start to the game, took the lead, but back came Howick with 12 players on the field too. And it was the try by Silamri Poetufeono that got them home, 22 points to 18. There's a lot of footy still to come this weekend. Don't forget, next Wednesday evening on Wednesday Night League, the 6 o'clock game will be Manukau versus Richmond in the Fox Premiership. The game won tonight by Papakura, 25-16 over Howick. And the women's game next Wednesday at 8 o'clock will be Otahuhu versus Mount Albert. So when we crunch the numbers, the Howick Hornets with less possession still got the job done. Their completion rate certainly helping that out. 4 line breaks, won 5 tries to 4, and a high quality match to say the least. They'll run to a 4-1-1 record and keep themselves at the top of near the top of the pile of this Women's Premiership. If you want to know more information about where your games are being played by your Auckland Rugby League teams, go on to the aucklandrugbyleague.co.nz website. It's a great website. You can see where people are playing, what time they're playing, and where they're all going. Now, as we said earlier tonight, 2 players that made a difference every time they touched the ball were the number 8s. Toru Arakura for the Manurewa Marlins and Silamri Poetufeono. They are downstairs almost with Charlotte, because I just want to hear how they thought that one unfolded.
It's good to see you out there. How did you find it?
Really breathless. I need to find my lungs again. Fucking, oh my God, sorry. Nah, I just felt like it was a good game to be back with my with the Marlins, and yeah, a lot of running to do. Not the greatest.
And for you, you were absolutely damaging out there today. How are you enjoying rugby league?
I'm enjoying it so much, especially because I got to play with my sister, Lisa Poetufeono. It was one of our first games together. It was our first game. It was just good to see the culture, especially with our team. We're sort of still new, and it's just good that we're trying to bring the culture onto the field now. Yeah.
Congratulations. Awesome win there. I have to ask, was there a play having her out there a bit further out on the fringes rather than in the middle?
Yeah, it's always a good ploy to get the bigger girls out on the edges, running at the smaller girls. So, yeah, a bit of a ploy there. But Leah's damaging wherever she goes, so another top game from her. Yeah.
And you have to be proud of the girls' efforts after a sin bin there to be able to hold on into that game. How do you carry on throughout the season?
Yeah, we've got a few players away, actually, so they'll be coming back in the next week or 2. We've got a bit of a break now with the turnaround. So we'll get some numbers back and regroup, back to the drawing board, and get a bit more fitness under the belt. Blind a bit there too. So, yeah, gives you a bit of a heart attack on the sideline. Cool, thank you.
James Sarah, the coach of the victorious team, the Howick Hornets, 22 points to 18. A double to Sam Curtis in the first half for Howick, and then a try to Sapphire Abraham in the second, and then the clincher, Silla Marie Poetufeono, getting that one where she just basically fended off 3 players with the big right hand and did the job. The final score here, 22 points to 18. Just a quick reminder, Lots of league to come. If you want to check out where your Auckland Rugby League is going to be played this weekend, head to the Auckland Rugby League website, aucklandrugbyleague.co.nz, and it'll have the draws, the scores, the updates, news, and everything you need to know about the great game of rugby league, which Wednesday Night League is part of. They're still happy. They're still chattering. The Manurewa Marlins, they were strong. Tries to Michaela Ellie, Mary Jane Finau, Crystal Stars, and Toru Arakua, who was outstanding, to say the least. Just a reminder, next Wednesday night in Wednesday Night League, brought to you by the Auckland Rugby League, 6 o'clock on Sky Sport 4. It'll be Fox Premiership, Manukau versus Richmond, and then at 8 o'clock on Sky Sports Select, Channel 50, Otahuhu versus Mount Albert. Smiles all around from a team that didn't get the W, but they love the great game of footy as we do. Until next time, take it easy.